Good afternoon. And on behalf of United Way of Southern Kentucky, thank you for joining us virtually this year for the 2020-2021 United Live United Awards. My name's Steve Thurman. I'm a proud board member of United Way of Southern Kentucky, and we're thankful that you're here with us today. Along with me, I have the CEO and President of United Way of Southern Kentucky, Ms. Debbie Hills. And you know that 2020 was a challenging year for all of us, for our communities, for our agencies, for everyone involved at United Way of Southern Kentucky. But even in this challenging year, today we have the opportunity to recognize and honor the outstanding performances of all of those many community supporters. And in this challenging year, United Way, their partner agencies, their supporters, and their volunteers continue to press forward, adapting to needs and making an impact where it's needed most. Debbie?
Thank you. And I join Steve in welcoming you today to our annual Live United Awards. And Steve is right. 2020 has been a year of unprecedented challenges for us all. And yet, in this difficult year, once again, the outpouring of support for United Way in our community has been amazing. The organizations we honor today have gone above and beyond to ensure that the needs in the community, needs that are at some of the highest levels we have ever experienced, are met to the fullest extent possible. And just to share a couple highlights of this year and how your United Way worked diligently to meet those needs. Just as it did for many of us in the community, our world at United Way dramatically changed in mid-March. Immediately upon the realization of COVID-19 taking hold in our area, calls to our 211 Health and Human Services referral line dramatically increased. In the early months of the pandemic, call volume was 3 to 4 times the typical level. Desperate calls, gut-wrenching calls, many from people that had never needed help in the past, and we were there to answer. By the time 2020 closed, more than 7,000 calls had been received since mid-March, resulting in 13,126 referrals to services to address the needs of those callers. You helped to do that. And through an outpouring of generous community members and organizations, more than $400,000 was contributed for the United Way of Southern Kentucky COVID-19 Crisis Fund. Distributions occurred throughout the year to 36 nonprofits for many COVID-related needs, including PPE, food, utility assistance, tech support, and rent assistance, helping people at times of extreme need and crisis. You helped to do that. How blessed we are that in a year of much darkness, so many bright lights shone through and guided our way to meet the many needs of people in our community. You helped to do that. And for that, we thank you and we will be eternally grateful. Steve?
Debbie, thank you very much. And due to time constraints today, I know that you're not able to tell us every heartwarming story that came along through 2020. There's so much more that was done. There were so many more lives that were affected and were touched. We wish we had the time to tell about every one of those things, to thank everyone and to recognize everyone individually for all they did. But today, we are honored to be giving out a few awards and recognizing some remarkable organizations and people for helping to make this, even in the worst year, a most impactful year.
And whether you or someone you know receives an award today, we hope when you turn off this live stream that you know that all of you had a hand in helping feed those in need. Your support enabled those thousands of 211 calls to be answered. Your partnership helped provide educational backpacks for hundreds of kids in the Brad area, and so much more. Because none of us can do it alone. It is only when we live united that we can make a continued and lasting impact.
And now, on to the celebration. We're very excited to begin the presentation of the 2020 Live United Awards at this time. The efforts of these award winners will change thousands of lives over the coming year. And in the end, there's really no better reward than changing the lives of people for the better. The premier award today is the Live United Award. The Live United Award is presented in recognition of the organization that exemplifies United Way's core give, advocate, and volunteer goals. They do this through increased giving of their campaigns, high participation, increase in per capita giving, advocating internally and externally for United Way in education, income, health, and safety net issues throughout the year, and in exceptional volunteer participation from a large base of the employees of the organization. The nominees and the final winner of the Live United Award were hand-selected by a group of volunteers who take that decision very seriously. At this time, I'd like to thank Amber Fry, Marissa Butler, David Jose, and Tom Flynn as they worked so hard to make sure that we would have the kind of winners that worked so hard during this challenging year. It's now my pleasure to introduce the first finalists for the Live United Award, 3A Composites. 3A Composites is a company that is continually looking for ways to improve the lives of the people in their communities, whether that's through Feed the Need, Week of Caring, or other special projects. Additionally, they are huge community advocates for 211 and also for the Dolly Parton Imagination Library in Barron County. Their generosity of both time and resources not only impacts Barron County, but it impacts the entire region. United Way is truly proud to be a partner with 3A Composites and congratulates them on being nominated as a finalist for this year's 2020 Live United Award. And now let's take a look at 3A Composites.
Here in Glasgow, we have about 120 employees. We're a 24/7 facility, and we manufacture polystyrene foam board laminated with paper that primarily goes into the display industry. We also make a PET foam board that goes into cool things like planes, trains, cars, windmills. Our company and employees have a long-standing history here in Glasgow. 3A Composites sees all the things that United Way does to benefit our community, from educating our children to supporting those in need, whether it be food or shelter, help getting their career started financially. We want to help in any way we can because it's our community, we're here for our community, and we want to be a part of the success of our community. To keep all of our employees involved all the way down to the floor level, we actually did competitions here between the salaried and the hourly people for Feed the Need. Those who donated the most would be the winning team, and we would take our teams to dinner and things like that. And so we did that twice this year. When we took the food to the food pantry here in Glasgow, we filled the whole lobby. Like, you could hardly even stand in it.
We were able to raise 3,200 items to give to the local food pantry, and that means a lot to our employees to know that the food's there for people that need it.
And so it was so awesome to see not only the impact that we had made and what it would do to affect other people's lives, but to see the enthusiasm of our employees and for them to be able to see, once we loaded up all the trucks with the food, for them to see and to take pride in the fact that they were supporting our community. I couldn't be more proud of our team.
Salaried and hourly employees were so excited about the campaign. I think so many of them saw so many family and friends that were affected by the pandemic, and we've seen how our frontline workers are working so hard to make sure that people are being cared for, and we were so proud that we were able to take lunches to them to make sure that they see we appreciate what you are doing for our community. Really meant a lot to us to be able to just do something small but still give back to the community.
Whether it be donations financially from their paycheck every week, to donate their time to volunteer, to go deliver lunch to our frontline workers. It truly warms my heart to see what our employees are willing to do to help those in our community.
Knowing that I'm a part of a company that supports United Way and gives back, and I know the money that we are giving is going into Barron County when, there's really not a whole lot of other resources in the community that people can reach out to. The money that we give is helping, if it be 211, or helping pay their electric bills, or make sure they have food on their table. And it makes me very proud to be a part of that.
I'm super excited to be a finalist this year and to see us come together as a family to support our community, and to see that it's recognized from United Way, and that a company and a facility as small as ours, at only about 120 people, can make that kind of an impact. I'm very grateful and appreciative of this opportunity, and look forward to see where we end up.
At this point, we'd like to take a moment to recognize the top 10 campaigns for 2020 in giving corporately and by employees. Of the more than 170 campaigns run by United Way of Southern Kentucky, these are the campaigns who raised the most money, raising an amazing $1.1 million. At number 10, BKD LLP. Thank you very much to the employees of BKD LLP. At number 9, the J.M. Smucker Company. We thank the J.M. Smucker Company for their outstanding contribution. Thank you. At number 8, Georgia Pacific Dixie. Unfortunately, no one could be with us for the presentation, but we congratulate them and encourage you to show your appreciation. At number 7, Warren RECC. At number 6, Trace Diecast. Thank you so much to Trace Diecast for their outstanding performance this year. At number 5, U.S. Bank Area Wide. At number 4, the Murphy Construction Group. Thank you to the management and employees of Murphy Construction Group. At number 3, General Motors and UAW Local 2164. Next, having raised an incredible $200,094, please join us in thanking the employees of Fruit of the Loom Incorporated. And finally, for the overall #1 2020 campaign for combined employee and corporate giving, please congratulate the employees of Logan Aluminum. But wait, that's not all. For reaching a milestone for the first time ever by any organization of $400,000, please again congratulate the employees of Logan Aluminum. The second finalist for today's Live United Award is the Murphy Construction Group. Now, in only their 4th year of involvement with United Way of Southern Kentucky, the Murphy Construction Group is one of the highest percentage employee givers in the region. The Murphy Construction Group is dedicated to advocate for kindergarten readiness and is always ready to volunteer and make a difference in their community. From helping pack back 151 educational backpacks for kids to volunteering on the allocations committee to taking meals to the nonprofits, Murphy Construction Group continually seeks ways to live united. Let's take a look at the passion and the enthusiasm of Murphy Construction Group.
I'm really proud to work for the Murphy Construction Group because of their activities with the United Way. Mike Murphy believes that the work you do in a community needs support from the community.
You know, we just found United Way, they help to get to more people. You know, when you're trying to accomplish something and you can get to more people and make more changes, you know, that's why we choose United Way and why we stay committed to it and we try to do better year after year. We knew it was going to be a special needs year. You know, our business was off some, but still, you know, we had the resources that we could at least maintain, you know, what we had done in the past, and we knew the reason to do it was even more so this year than in years past.
This year we were expecting to be low, but actually we were higher than last year due to our field staff. They really stepped up and helped donate, even if it was just $1 a week. 52 weeks, that's $52, and times that by 100, that's an extra $5,200.
Of course, we know there's always need there, but we knew as this thing got more serious, you know, there was going to be more needs because more people out of work.
I think our biggest thing with helping at such a large level is because of the kids in the education.
And none of us want to see children be hungry. They need to be happy and healthy, and they need to be looking towards the future as a positive thing. And United Way, you know, it's not just a handout. What they do is promote change in their lives.
I was really proud to be able to go out in the field, and these guys really stepped up to jump up their donations or donate even more than they had last year. That's $1, $2, $10, $25, $50 a week out of your pocket. Our guys don't miss it, and that's one of the things I stress once they go through. I said, once it's through your check once, I said, you're not gonna miss it. I said, then next year we can double your $1, and the year after that we can add another $1 and keep going. And hopefully we'll keep raising more and more money every year for United Way. We actually did 3 days in the week of caring as opposed to the day. First day was Monday, and that was the backpacks. We did 151 backpacks. We had about 8 volunteers here that helped stuff them over the course of the weekend. The second thing we did for the week caring was that Wednesday, and we did a catered lunch to a charity that was helping with COVID relief. And on that Friday, we did flower arrangements for a long-term care facility that supplied not only flowers for the staff, but for every person at that care facility. Personally, on that Friday was most meaningful to me because my mother was in that long-term care facility.
I know we give and we try to do good, but boy, there's so many more companies out there that are even larger than us. In one way, yes, we're really proud, but in another way, we know that there's so many more people that could join us in this effort to get to all the people. More people need to be giving and helping because it improves the quality of life in Bowling Green.
Knowing that the United Way helps so many people, much more than I even know of, is just an awesome thing.
I'd now like to introduce the awards that the awards are where the rubber meets the road, the United Way Community Impact Partnership Awards. The Community Partnership Awards were created to honor and award those individuals and organizations who have excelled in moving the needle on United Way's community impact work through their partnership with the community. In March of last year, when people were furloughed and people were unemployed, they were scared. They didn't know where their next meal might come from. The following three organizations stepped up to ensure that every household in Warren County would not go hungry. We would first like to recognize Bowling Green Parks and Recreation, who organized and distributed over 500 food boxes to the homes of senior citizens and those who are immune compromised. They truly impacted the community by not just delivering food, but also delivering peace of mind. Next, we would like to recognize an organization that has partnered with us for several years, but this year they went above and beyond in what they did. They provided 1,245,565 pounds of food, including food for the senior citizen home delivery food boxes that we previously talked about. That equates to over 1 million meals provided in the last 10 months. It is our pleasure to present this award to Feeding America, Kentucky's Heartland. We're grateful for all that you all did, and we're grateful for the outstanding partnership that we have. The final award in this category honors an organization that has opened its facilities to help sort and distribute over 10,000 boxes of food. Plus, they assisted in the Senior Food Box Home Delivery Program. Their staff helps to facilitate volunteers at multiple monthly distribution locations. The impact of this particular organization is totally unexplainable. We're thrilled to congratulate Warren County Parks and Recreation for the outstanding job that they have done. Thank you very much for all the work. The last Live United finalist is Hill's Pet Nutrition. From collecting books for children to delivering flowers to seniors to collecting funding for thousands of food items, they exemplify the United Way of Southern Kentucky's goal of advocacy by sharing about 211, the mission of United Way, and anything else they can to help their communities. We're thankful for Hill's Pet Nutrition's partnership and are honored to name them as a finalist for the Live United Award. Let's take a look at their commitment to our community.
We have a wonderful team at Hills, and they are able to recognize what the needs are of society as a whole right now, especially in a very difficult, trying time with 2020. The individuals that participate not only in United Way as far as getting the donations, getting the campaign going, etc., are all very abreast to what's going on in society right now and the importance that United Way has with those items.
We know many people were in need during these times, and even if we might not know the exact number of people who will be helped through our campaign, we still would like to know that they are getting help and they are getting what they need from our donations.
It's an honor to be a Live United finalist. We haven't experienced this before. It's an honor to be with all the other finalists within the community. We have great companies in the community, and we're excited that we did this during a year that was really tough on the community. We were all able to come together and really donate where it counts this year.
When I think about Hills' commitment to giving back to our community, it gives me a strong sense of pride. I'm very proud to be part of our team. We are a small team here at Hills, but we band together and we make sure that the needs are met for other individuals as well as ourselves. And it instills a significant sense of pride with me, seeing how we are able to give back, able to support the community, and recognize things that are going on outside of our individual lives. The impact of the generosity at Hills makes me feel not only connected with my team at Hills, but more connected with the community. Knowing that Hills has recognition of the socioeconomic impacts of United Way is very important to me. The one good thing that I think that we've recognized from 2020 is the necessity for kindness and understanding for everybody, no matter their position. And again, it makes me feel very connected to know that Hills understands the need there and is willing to make commitments personally to that need.
So at Hills, we pride ourselves on being a caring company. It's one of our 3 core values, and for all of us to kind of come together this year during COVID and to demonstrate that within the community really means a lot.
We can make at least one day of someone's life better, and that we hope that in the future there will be less and less people in need and our help will be less and less needed.
Not everybody is in a great place in their lives right now, and the impact of United Way is so significant because in the instance that somebody is in a circumstance where they are no longer in the place in their lives where they want to be, that fall can be so quick and so fast, and United Way is there to help. I'm very proud that Hills can step in and help United Way to be able to do that.
Before announcing the final award of the evening, the Live United Award, it's my honor and my pleasure to introduce the winner of the 4th Annual United Way Shooting Star Award. Earlier this year, United Way of Southern Kentucky asked partner agencies to submit applications on behalf of a client that they felt had shown courage and determination in overcoming obstacles and has been undaunted by their personal difficulties. With the help of United Way funded programs, he or she has exemplified the strength of the human spirit, and they have used United Way supported services to build a better life for themselves and for their family. Less than 2 years ago, this person was at her lowest possible level, wrestling with drug addiction and facing incarceration. But she realized she needed help, and she wanted to build a better life for herself and for her family. So she turned to Life Choice Pregnancy Care Center. She was able to receive parenting classes due to United Way funding, and Life Choice was able to refer her to other services that would assist her. She faced the challenges with courage. In March of 2020, despite trying to raise 3 boys and face a global pandemic, she enrolled in college and is on her way to achieving her dream of becoming a nurse. Melanie Manley, who nominated her, had this to say: "Her future is so bright, and watching her change her life and chase her dream has been so inspiring. She has used every resource available to set goals, become the best mom she could be, and overcome addiction. Her progress toward her nursing degree has been so amazing to watch as she overcame obstacles that many would have thought too great. We're excited to nominate her and so honored to have been a part of her story. She plans to give back by becoming a nurse and caring for others. Please join me in congratulating Heather Beadnell on her accomplishments and being the 2020 Shooting Star Award winner.
All right. Like he said, it has been almost 2 years since I first walked through the doors of Life Choice. At that time, I had recently been arrested. I had lost temporary custody of all my children, my older two, and I had just found out that I was pregnant with a baby on the way. I was terrified, to be honest, even ashamed. Ashamed of myself and ashamed of the mess that I had allowed to become of my life. Even ashamed of certain situations and things that I have allowed into my life, as well as in my children's. Walking into Life Choices for the first time, I was nervous, unsure what to expect, but immediately they welcomed me with open arms. Within the first visit, I knew they were the kind of people that I wanted in my life and needed in my life. Not one time have I ever felt judged or ashamed to tell my story. Actually, they have helped me to feel like a warrior. They have helped me to learn better ways to battle my mind and to look at all the positive, amazing changes that I have made into my life and the transformation that God has allowed over my life and the person that I have now become. Life Choice to me is more than just a helping hand. They are my mentors, my inspiration, my family, and my friends. They encourage me, and I am so blessed to have them in my life. Today, I'm 22 months clean and sober. That's 675 days to be exact. I have a 12-month-old little boy. I have a 10-year-old son and a 13-year-old son. I am currently back in school and working to become a registered nurse. I have custody back of all my children and learning to love myself and all of the things that have made me into who I am today. I do know that without God, I never would have survived. It is an honor to be here and to have you guys on my team. Thank you so very much. I love you so very much.
Thank you, Heather. What an amazing story of overcoming. And what a great example of the impact of United Way partnerships. In the end, this is why we all do what we do, stories just like Heather's. What an exciting time we've had highlighting a few of 2020's successes and recognizing those responsible for these accomplishments. Congratulations again. And thank you to all of our partners for your support this year. Never doubt that what you are doing is changing lives. Lives just like Heather's. As you saw featured in the videos, we have 3 phenomenal finalists for today's premier Live United Award. 3A Composites, the Murphy Construction Group, Hills Pet Nutrition. Every year, I am amazed and humbled by the passion and outpouring of support from our partners. And in this most challenging of years, what these 3 have accomplished is even more impressive. Just like being a nominee for Best Picture in the Academy Awards, being a finalist for this award is an accomplishment in and of itself. The amazing scope of support depicted in the videos should inspire us to reach higher, to push harder, to go the extra mile. I know it does me. Most importantly, through their efforts, the lives of people in need in our community are being touched and forever changed. It is an honor and a privilege to have each of them as a partner. Thank you for your tremendous support. And may it motivate us all to work together, to live united, and to create a better Southern Kentucky community for all. Now, it is my honor and pleasure to present our top recognition, the Live United Award, to the Murphy Construction Group.
We are certainly so proud to receive this award on behalf of our Murphy Construction Group team. I know personally it makes me feel so good that in being such a year that we've had the results that we've had this year and the turnout. Even though times are bad, you know, our folks have come to the forefront, and so we certainly appreciate it. We know there are so many companies out there that can be right here with us, and we appreciate all the participating companies, but we need more participating companies. And because United Way, no doubt, is that vehicle to touch so many lives and to promote change. And so, again, we just humbly accept this award on behalf of our Scott Murphy Daniel team. Thank you.
You know, this afternoon has been an incredible afternoon. And while a lot of work has been done and a lot of awards have been given, as I said earlier, time constraints just wouldn't allow us to do everything that we would like to do. But you have to know that United Way of Southern Kentucky deeply appreciates the work that every organization involved with us has done. But even more important than us being appreciative, the lives of the people you have affected have been bettered so much because you cared enough to live united. This has been a great afternoon. Thank you to everyone who has worked so hard to make this year an incredible year in a very challenging time. And I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Vid Monster for all of their work in allowing us to come to you, even in a difficult year, to present these awards and to give a heartfelt thank you. To all the award winners, congratulations. To everyone who has watched, thank you for taking the time out of this afternoon to watch. And remember, United Way is working every day because of you to make the lives of the people in our area better.